confirmation is going to be different this year, and I'm really sorry about that. But the good news is God will be honored and their faith will be celebrated. Instead of meeting in person, students in 9th grade will be meeting with me by Zoom a few times as we wrap up what we've learned the last 3 years, and we answer questions and we encourage one another to continue to grow in our faith. Students will also be challenged to choose a Bible verse, one that speaks to their heart about their relationship with God. I'm attaching in this email some suggestions. Kids can use one of those or choose one of their own. I really do pray that it's something that God will use to encourage them in the years ahead. My Bible verse for my confirmation was Matthew 28, verses 18 to 20. It talks about teaching others about God. And a great reminder about the fact that He is with me always. I love my Bible verse, and I'm so glad I was able to choose it for myself. After they choose a Bible verse, students will be asked to write an essay based on their verse. I'm attaching some guidelines of how that essay should be written. There are times when those rough drafts are due, September 27th, and the final draft is due on October 18th. They can share as much as they want, making it very personal, or be more generic. But it's a great time to apply their verse to a piece of paper so that we can learn why they chose that verse and how it will help them in the future. This year, instead of the kids reading their essay aloud to a group gathered the week before confirmation, we'll be sharing it in other ways. But it's still just as important and part of the assignment to complete confirmation ministry. We're also not going to be meeting to practice for the worship service. We're going to wing it. It will still happen though. On Sunday, October 25th, we're actually going to be dividing the class in two based on the CDC guidelines for how many people can gather in God's house. We want to make sure that the students each have parents and family there to support them and to witness this great time in their life. So, we have it kind of figured out, and we'll be dealing with that more in the days to come as guidelines change or evolve. And we'll also be taking pictures. Our photographer is set to come. Each student will be getting an individual picture. We don't know if we'll be able to do a class photo yet. We're still waiting to figure that out. But at least you will have a way to mark that day. We'll be doing robes and flowers and all that good stuff. Just not sure how it's all going to work yet. We pray that God allows us to get together and celebrate this in an awesome way. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to help you walk through this. And it's been a great pleasure to be part of your sons and your daughters' faith journeys over the past few years. And I just ask and pray that God will continue to lead and guide them in the years ahead.